A man who wanted to kill his son 17 years ago is in for a real surprise. Rae Carruth was dating Jerica Adams. When they were at college he was an NFL wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers, and everything was amazing until suddenly the girl got pregnant. Rae Carruth already had one child with another woman while he was at college at the University of Colorado. So she did everything to keep their soon-to-be son from being born. A man who wanted to kill his son 17 years ago is in for a real surprise. To avoid financial responsibility, Rae literally begged Jerica to get an abortion, but the girl was determined to deliver the baby. Little did she know that a refusal would turn into a catastrophe for her. The two didn't speak for months when suddenly Rae asked Jericho for a date. He reached the girl to go see a movie with him. Jericho was baffled and confused by such an action, but agreed. The two went on to see a creepy serial killer-based movie called The Bone Collector. Everything appeared to be okay as the guys didn't utter a word about their unborn son. They watched the film and were about to head home in separate cars. Adams was driving behind Carruth, but then out of the blue he pulled to the side of the road. The girl thought the man must be having some car troubles, so she stopped her car to ensure everything was okay, but before she can get out of the car, Rae's car started moving and fired gunshots. Where there were 5 bullets shot and 4 of them hit the girl. Luckily none of them had her unborn son. The girl was losing too much blood which could make a little baby suffocate. Jerica quickly called 911 when realizing she was set up by Carruth. Here is a part of this terrifying 911 call from November of 1999. Share it. I was following my baby's daddy, Rae Carruth, a football player. Dispatcher: so you think he did it? Erica: he slowed down in a car pulled up beside me. Dispatcher: and then shot at you? Share get yes. Dispatcher: and then where did he go? Jerica: he just laughed. I think he did it. I don't know what to think. The police quickly found the shooter from the BMW van. Brett Watkins later testified he was hired by Rae Carruth. Rae was sentenced to 18 years and 11 months in prison for conspiracy to commit a crime, but later was acquitted of first-degree murder charges. Brett Watkins was sentenced to 40 years and 3 months in prison, while Michael Kennedy, the driver of the BMW, was sentenced to 11 years and 8 months. Both men deeply regretted and apologized for the thing they had made, while Carruth has never apologized or admitted any involvement. While Rae was serving his sentences, a little Chancellor Lee Adams, the son of Rae and Jerica Adams, became a young man. He was born 11/16/1999 and brought up by his grandmother Sandra Adams. Lee's childhood was not easy. The boy was suffering from cerebral palsy and brain damage. He had to put a lot of effort to perform daily activities that most people usually take for granted. For example, it was tremendously hard for Led to button his own shirt. However, the boy, he never gave up and always did his best to be a normal child. He was so determined and his positive vibes were never ending. It is this exact Lee's mindset that will make 10/22/2018 a special day at Tyro Prison Work Farm. That day, after 18 years of serving a sentence, Carruth walked out of North Carolina's Tyrell Prison Work Farm as a free man. Sandra and the Led, after 18 years of pain and regret, finally found the courage to forgive Rae for his past mistakes and plans to be right outside the prison gates. When the man goes out, Sandra later explained it was the chosen happiness over bitterness when they decided to forgive him. The woman didn't plan to discuss what happened in 1999 with Carruth. She just wanted him to see her and Lead standing there, which means they forgive him for the things he did. Also, she wanted Cruz to see what a special young man Levi has become. Sandra has a strong Christian faith, which presumably was one of the main reasons to forgive Rae. Now she hopes that the man will keep Lee from having a relationship with his only living parent, even though she knows that reconciling this relationship might be a long process. She isn't afraid. If Rae chooses to ignore Lee, the woman has been raising the boy with love and patience. She knows Lee feels loved regardless of whether Rae chooses to be his father or not. It would be Rae who would suffer most from putting a slight upon his father-son relationship. Sandra and Lita found enough courage to forgive Rae for killing his mom and her daughter. Thus, we hope the man will be brave enough to open his heart to them and let them be a part of his life. Fortunately, Lee already knows what it feels like to have a father. John Embry is Carruth's former college football coach. The man has been helping Sandra and Lee for the whole 18 years now. He is an assistant head coach and the tight ends coach for the San Francisco 49ers. Embry created a foundation, a Buffs for Life golf tournament, which supports past University of Colorado coaches and players. The money from there has been donated to Sandra and Lee over the past 5 years. In fact, this man is doing his best to help the family. He's even trying to raise $80,000 to help construct a downstairs bedroom-bathroom addition for the chancellor to help in meeting his needs as he gets older. Carruth, as a biological father, has never contacted his son during his prison sentence. He didn't even try to take responsibility for the death of his son's mother. Both the NFL and the Carolina Panthers organization have done nothing to help the family. All we can do now is hope that on 10/22/2018 Carruth will finally change his way of thinking and behaving.